Okay, today's episode is probably going to be, hopefully be, pretty quick. We're going to go over how to get these faithful armor pieces. We were going to do a video on killing Loic the Immaculate, the guy who spawns up over here by this death fog. But unfortunately, I didn't record when I did. I thought I was recording, and it wasn't. And Losa died in some death fog on that fight, so it auto-saved. So unfortunately we don't have that one, which sucks. But you get this unique wand from him. So this is what you get. It's not a mandatory fight. You're not going to squeeze out enough to get to level 21 by doing it. You don't have to. If you don't have all undead, don't try it on honor mode. And if you don't have any undead, I wouldn't try it at all. I guess if you're not on honor, it doesn't matter. You can keep trying as many times as you want. But make a backup save if you're... Anyway, so today's episode, though, we're not doing that. We're going to collect the remaining 6 pieces of the Faithful set. These 3 you get kind of early on in arcs. These ones you get from a pilgrim vendor over where you land over here. Well, you land here, but then you get over here. So there's a vendor over here that sells those ones. The boots and ring, I forget which is which, but you get one of them. And a hatch over here by the dock. So this is the hatch that's frozen, and you gotta thaw out that family. Over here, this hatch, you get one of the pieces, either the ring or the boots, I forget which. And the other one you get over here on a skeleton's corpse, and it's right next to the possessed girl from the boat from Act 2. If you didn't get the possessed girl from Act 2 to follow you, then it's just over here. There's like a little rock formation next to the sea. It's kind of raised up. It kind of looks like you might not be able to walk on it, but you can walk on it. And there's a skeleton over there. You get that one. So those are where those 3 came from. All the other 6 are in the Cathedral area. So first one we're going to get, talk to this pilgrim right here. Check his inventory. He's got the sash. And we're just going to buy that sash. There we go. Losa now has it. And actually, we're going to... Okay, Losa has got her inventory cleared out. Next one, we're going to come over here. This pilgrim with the pink hair. Going to talk to her. Check her inventory. Boom, we got the Cowl of Faithful right there. And then we're going to come this way in here. There's a room with like 3 of them praying there. Alright. You can come right over here. And it's this front one that doesn't have anybody next to them. I'm going to talk to her. And she has the Mantle of Faithful. Right there. Alright, next up we have to go, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. Next one we're going to come up here to the Path of Blood. We're not actually going to interact with the Path of Blood yet, but there's I don't want to call it a cutscene because it's not a cutscene. There's an automated dialogue thing that pops up if you go into that path, so we're going to avoid that. Hang a left up here. Or they can come in through that way. Didn't realize they were going to come through that way. I forget if it's the left one or the right one up here, but one of these 2 stone coffins has another one. Since it's going to require strength to open, I don't know if Losa can open those. We're going to use Encourage just to give her a little bit extra strength. And there we go. Talisman of the Faithful right there. Guessed right on the first try. Then we're going to come over this way. Just straight across from there. And come up the side. So here's the main Path of Blood. We're going to be right over here to the right of it. There's a purple pouch. Once again, you're going to have to steal it. So if you sneak right there, wait for that pilgrim to turn. It's in the purple pouch. You get the ring. And then our last piece is going to be over here. It's right back. We started here. There's a pilgrim that we bought the first piece in this section from right there. This one is going to be right up here behind this statue. There's a hidden cache. Now, because there's so many people around, this one is kind of hard to steal from. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to switch to Feign, have him come up here. I'm just going to have him go invisible. And then while he's invisible, we'll open it up and take the gloves out. And since he was invisible and it didn't directly steal from anybody, I don't think anyone's going to notice that. Send the gloves down here. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is all the pieces right there. We're going to throw them on Losa because it's in her inventory, just to show you what that looks like. Alright. And that way you can see the full effect of all the bonuses and stuff that they give you. Do I want to unequip that? Yeah, we'll unequip that for right now, just so we can see just what those give you. Alright, so, resistance-wise, gives you 20 to just about everything. The 3% is from somebody having leadership, but you get 20 resistance to everything, which is nice. Oh, I didn't get that one there. So you actually get, oh, right. You get blessed. There we go. That should have been the first giveaway for me that I didn't have it all on. So you're going to be blessed when you have the full set on, which is really the big bonus. I should have started with that. So if you don't have all 9 pieces on, you will lose bless. Once you get all 9 pieces on, you'll be blessed. So you get 20 resistance and an extra 15 from the bless, which being blessed itself might be enough to make you want to wear this, because it's permanent. If you get cursed, it'll just automatically go away either on your next turn. Yeah, I think on your next turn. Maybe on the next turn in the turn order. It gives you a lot of intelligence. Gives you 13 intelligence. Gives you 15 constitution. I don't know why they give so much constitution, but movement. It's going to give you 1.7 extra movement speed. I think all of them give a little bit. Yeah, it looks like pretty much all of them do. You get an extra 2 memory from this one. I think that's the only one that gives you memory, though. Yeah. And then it also gives you +2 to Aerothurge, Geo, Hydro, and Pyro. Gives you 1 to Summoning. Gives you 1 to Poly. Yeah. So it gives you a lot of intelligence, a lot of constitution. It gives you a little bit in all the main magic skills. So it's a decent set. It's not super amazing, but it's not bad by any means. Most of them are they all level 20? No, okay. Yeah, so it looks like the 3 that we got earlier are all at level 18. The ring here, for some reason, is 19, and then the rest of them are all level 20. So it's not like the gear's low level, like it's still giving you the normal armor stats. Alright, with all the constitution, you can wear whatever shield you want. Alright, and actually with that shield, it's pretty decent armor. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. It does drop my crit chance a lot, so no, I'm actually not going to keep wearing that. But, yeah, it's decent armor. If you've got like a jack of all trades type thing, where you have a little bit of every bit of magic, that's the wrong spot. It can be pretty good. If you've got like a summoner and he's like a summon main and you just wanted to have some support spells, that'll get you access to pretty much all the support spells you'll need, aside from like the 2 necro ones, and that's it. Yeah, pretty much have access to all the other support spells. Yeah, so it's a decent set. Just a fun little collection there. And that's yeah. That's going to be the whole episode here, I think. No, you know what? No, because that's less than 10 minutes. This will still be quick. But now, in relation to this stuff here in the Cathedral, we are going to come up to the Path of Blood and check that out. Now, the Path of Blood, this is how people get to Lucian's tomb, okay? Or how people try to. So if you come up here, you'll see this Pilgrim Hopeful run in here. And the door is going to close automatically behind her. It's locked. You cannot lockpick it. She's saying, oh, I'm pure. And then she's going to pray to this statue. And then, boom, statue's going to kill her. Now, if we go in here, I believe the door is locked right behind us right away. But we don't want to go in there right now. What we're going to do is go to the city square. Now, we've already talked to Arhu, and Arhu's said, yeah, sure, I like you. I trust you with Lucian's tomb. I'm going to let you in. The other thing, or the other person we have to convince, is Toymaker Sanders, who we have not talked to, but he's right here in the square. He's in this area in here. Alright, now he helped Arhu make all the traps and stuff leading into Lucian's tomb. He's he's a big puppet guy. But we're going to ask him if it's true that he designed the Path of Blood, which is the thing we just saw that pilgrim die at. Ask him what he can tell us about the Cathedral and Lucian's tomb. Tell him that you found Arhu, and that Arhu sent you to learn about the Path of Blood. Refer to the source amulet Arhu mentioned. Since you rescued Arhu, I don't think you need a persuasion check. Nope. Alright, so he just gave us... Where is it? The source amulet right here. So what this thing does is whenever you gain a source point and you're already capped out on source... actually, we have a bunch of source orbs from saving Iris, so I'm just going to eat the source orbs. But it right now has 1 charge. Alright, I'm going to eat a source orb. Now it has 2 charges. 3 charges, 4 charges, and 5 charges right there. The way you do that if you don't want to eat 4 source orbs is you use source vampirism on a dead body when you already have full source. Alright, now that that's full, I'm going to put on his previous necklace. I need to replace that, honestly, though. It's not a great neck piece. I guess we'll keep it there. Why not? Talk to Sanders again. Ask about the source charged amulet. Say it's charged. Ask what to do next. So he's telling you that you have to go upstairs and get a scroll of scroll of atonement. You gotta get some scroll out of his attic or upstairs area here. It's gonna be over here. But these bewitched Muppets that are up here, they are going to have some issues. So I'm going to hasten Losa and then have her run up here. And then the God King is going to possess these puppets, and now we got to fight these puppets. So I gave Losa peace of mind, because that actually boosts her now, where she has 69 initiative. Nice. And Fane only has 66 initiative. So we are now going to be fighting these puppets. So, with Hasten, she can use Rain. And then the same turn, toss out a Thunderstorm, and that should stun all of these guys. Except we're indoors. Okay. Sometimes being indoors, stuff like that hits the ceiling. I thought that had that happen right there. I was a little upset. But they got hit properly. Alright, and then we got these 2 over here. So Fane is going to boost himself up with that. And he's going to hop over here and just start smacking these puppets. I don't think they have fire resistance, but... Oh yeah, they have negative fire resistance. This is not going to end well for them. Yeah, okay, that was quick. Alright. I guess just have Fane come back. I mean, the lightning storm, thunderstorm, whatever you want to call it, is going to kill them here. Alright, let's see if the roof does block this. It doesn't. Okay, cool. And then we'll have Ivan just finish that one off right there. Alright. Now again, these guys have, I think they have a thing that gives you 2 source points for eating it. Yes, the virtue token. So you eat a virtue token, gives you 2 source points. So it's like a mega source orb. And they also just have normal source orbs, because they were brought to life via source. And you can loot around the room, but he doesn't have a whole lot of crazy stuff up here. Now, in here, he gave you the password. So you have to write the password on a piece of parchment, and the password is Giora. I think you actually need him to give you that. I don't think that option shows up if he hasn't given you the password yet. And you can take all the stuff in here. I don't think any of it's going to be anything super crazy. But we'll take it regardless. And then this right here, Scroll of Atonement, is what we need. Alright, and then we're going to come back down here and just let him know that his toys started attacking us.
I believe I've told you all that you required.
Alright, tell him the God King possessed his stuff.
When you have good luck.
Alright, so we are going to go to the Cathedral. And then we are going to head on up north into the Cathedral. Alright, so coming up into the Path of Blood where we saw that pilgrim die earlier. The door closes behind us. Now, she tried entering Lucian's tomb the normal way by talking to the statue, and he'll judge you if you're pure or not. You can have the statue judge you if you're pure. To be considered pure, the character talking to him needs to have never stolen anything, never killed anything, like can't have stolen or can't have killed a Voidwoken, a trader, a vendor, a magister. Like that individual character has to have a 0 kill count. They can't have had the finishing blow on anything. If, say, like Losa, I don't know, like zapped a puddle of blood, right? And then that electrical blood on the next turn killed somebody, that counts as a kill for Losa. If her surface killed somebody, that counts. What doesn't count is if an incarnate kills something, it doesn't count as that summoner's kill. So if you want to go through here without killing anything, play a summoner. They get kind of weaker later on in the game, really strong early game, but after like a little bit into Act 2, summoners start to drop off. But if you want to run a support character, having summon as their main stat is nice, because you can pre-summon and then just like buff and teleport and stuff during combat. But yeah, you have to not steal, not kill anything. You can't have ever used Source Vampirism on anything. I'm pretty sure you can still use it on your god in the Hall of Echoes area, but other than that, you can't use Source Vampirism to steal anybody's source ever. You can't have been sworn to the God King, and I think you can't have verbally helped Black Ring at all. That part I'm not 100% sure on, but he says you can't side with the Void, and I'm not sure if siding with them counts because they're sworn to the God King, who is in charge of the Void Woken. But the way we're going to get through here is not by doing that, because if you don't get judged as pure, he'll just kill you. You just, boom, dead, just like this pilgrim we saw earlier. So there's going to be this button here. We're going to press that button, or take a look at it. We're going to try to fit the amulet in the slot. Then we're going to produce the scroll and read it. And then the button's going to push itself in. And then this hatch is going to just pop up. And now we can go through that hatch. And that is where we're going to end the episode, through the hatch. I was just going to do collecting the gear, but I figured that was too short. And if anybody just wants to look up how to find the gear, it's going to be right at the start of the video, and they can stop there. Alright, so this is the waypoint in Lucian's Shrine. So now we're going to stop right there. And if you did not kill Karen the Mistake earlier, I think you had to release him and then decide not to kill him. But anyway, if you didn't kill him, he's going to pop up here, start attacking you, and his 4 helpers are going to be around here. It doesn't level up his gear or anything, so this bow won't go up to level 20 or 21. It'll stay 19, unfortunately. But we'll get through all the stuff leading up to Lucian's tomb in the next episode.